Hey, man, how are you?
I'm fantastic. And I got to start with something. When I started covering entertainment a few years ago, I made a list of people that I really, really wanted to talk to. And I have Robert De Niro on that list. I have Oprah Winfrey on that list. You, my friend, are on that list. And even though my birthday isn't for another couple of weeks, I'm taking it today, talking to you as an early birthday present. Nice to meet you, Ray.
This is too much pressure now.
Let me tell you what a big deal this is, and it ties into the movie about family. My mother is listening to the right. She came over to listen. She goes, Ray Romano, you love Ray.
Oh, hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Thank you. But boy,
hi.
I gotta live up to De Niro and Oprah. Oh no.
My man, directorial debut. Congratulations. Did it live up to everything you had hoped it would be?
Directing, I didn't even think I was going to do. I was ready to hire a director, and my agent kind of talked me into it. He thought you shouldn't give it to somebody else, and he convinced me to take it on. I almost fired him because it was so stressful leading up to it. Leading up to the first day that we started filming, I was a nervous wreck of taking on this task of directing something that I wrote and I'm going to star in. After we started, that kind of all went away. And because now you've jumped off the cliff, you got to go. There's no turning back. And then it did become something that I was happy I did. I was happy he made me do it. It became enjoyable. The cast was great. That helped a lot. That the cast was very open and wasn't judging this freshman director, you know. So it was an experience that I would take on again, maybe.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. The movie's about family and the heart of the story, at least for my interpretation. A big family guy myself. And I love that you incorporate family. Even going back to Raymond, one of my favorite episodes is Angry Family. And I know that your wife, not Laurie Metcalf, but your real wife is in that episode. I love that episode. You have, and you're smiling. I love that.
Well, you know. Well, you're a fan. If you knew my wife was in the background, then you're a true fan. Thank you.
Of course, you have family in this movie too. Is where I'm going with this. Correct?
Yeah, they pop in in the in one of the banquet halls when he's singing "C'è la luna mezzo mai" and everybody's dancing. That's about 8 of my relatives right there. My wife's in the middle, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my nephews, my nieces. My son is the cheerleader, the head cheerleader, Mr. Russo, that's my son. The son who played basketball, he's 6'5". I don't know if you remember in the movie, but there's a kid who has a pencil on him. He's spinning the arrow with a pencil. He's the human pencil. So yeah, I scattered them around.
I remember those scenes. I just saw it. Matter of fact, Mom watched it with me. We just saw it a couple of nights ago. And I'm like, okay, it's fresh in my mind. Talk about working with Laurie Metcalf as your wife now in this particular film. What was it like to have her on screen with you?
Yeah, it was very lucky. You know, like Martin Scorsese said, the most important thing in directing is casting. You know, when Laurie said she would do it, we felt, well, now we really have a movie now. When it's time to do a scene, you know, it's all about the work, but she's also very collaborative, very warm and funny, you know, and I could suggest different things to her, and she, in an instant, would be open to it. I mean, I got really lucky as a first-time director to have a cast that really accepts you and responds to you that well. I mean, I hope it goes that way every time.
Ray, you exceeded what they say, don't meet your heroes, and today is the exception. You're amazing, and thank you for everything. And I want to talk again next time in person. But besides Angry Family, I love the trip to Italy in Raymond. My favorite.
I appreciate it. Say bye to your mom, too.
This is great. See you, buddy. Family.
All right, thank you.